lot of times on hair loss forums, you'll see that one person every now and again asking if they've made any sort of progress. And very common to these posts, you may notice that it's either way too early in their journey for them to be asking if they've made any changes, and also sometimes poor before and after photo conditions that often make judgment of their state of hair loss very difficult to do. These conditions often include photo angles, lighting conditions, as well as hairstyles. So why not just get a scalp camera and call it a day? Like, come on, I've been doing this for a while too. Scalp cameras dramatically improve the tracking of hair loss progression and the efficiency of various treatments. These devices allow for consistent magnification with a fixed diameter scope, enabling users to monitor their scalp areas of concern on a week-to-week basis. The precision of such measurement provides very useful data to people that actually use these devices, which far exceeds the reliability of feedback from any forum discussion. So with the scalp camera, you can also ensure consistency when inspecting the problem areas on your scalp. To make a fair comparison, it is critical to check the hair in different conditions such as dry, damp, or even wet. However, without a scalp camera, it's challenging to maintain consistency in observation, primarily due to various lighting conditions and just the other conditions, like maybe, on one particular day your hair is more oily than the other, so hair tends to clump up in specific fashions, and that may give the illusion that you're probably thinning or you're probably losing more hair than you really are. Fortunately, most scalp cameras come equipped with their LED lighting mechanisms around the lens, ensuring a stable and well-lit view of the scalp irrespective of surrounding light conditions. This feature ensures that light does not interfere with the comparisons made over time, thus ensuring reliable tracking. And I do have a recommendation of a particular scalp camera that I use, so I'll put that in the description, and I'll just say I'm not sponsored, just I find this to be a very useful device. So if you can find anything like it, maybe for cheaper, or you want to probably put more money into it, then be my guest. So the use of a scalp camera could drastically reduce this inconsistency, providing users with a clear and objective view of their specific state of hair loss. And sometimes when relying solely on user feedback, it's the perception of the effectiveness of hair loss treatments that may be tampered with, so to speak. So you might think there are more people who are hyper responders because of the various and more favorable lighting conditions that kind of amplify people's results. Moreover, shedding is a common occurrence during the initial phases of many treatments, which can visually make progress seem delayed or even reverted. And in such cases, the use of scalp cameras can provide reassurance by revealing the more subtle and early changes that are indicative of progress, such as new hair growth or reduced hair miniaturization. Also, in my opinion, this beats having to go to a dermatologist or hair transplant doctor every time you would like to see what's going on your scalp. And although they use a phototrichogram, which as of late, I've seen that they're paired with some sort of accurate or somewhat accurate computer vision AI tool that attempts to distinguish between anagen hairs, telogen hairs, as well as terminal and vellus hairs with their particular use of phototrichograms. But scalp cameras are more accessible, and to be fair, it can be paired with a similar computer vision tool that can do the same thing. I've been thinking about actually working on something like that because I'm somewhat of a programmer myself, I guess you can say. But yeah, in conclusion, while hair loss forums like Trestless on Reddit provide a valuable platform for those dealing with hair loss to share their experiences and even seek out advice about their own states of hair loss, they're not a substitute for objective monitoring and tracking. And you'll do yourself a favor if you can have your own objective monitoring tracking system, because then you can judge the efficacy of treatments and whether something is working for you or not. And I would recommend that the use of a scalp camera can drastically improve the accuracy and reliability of tracking hair loss progression and treatment effectiveness. With a consistent and precise method of monitoring, individuals can gain a clearer understanding of their hair loss journey, making informed decisions about their treatment plans and potentially reduce unnecessary anxiety about the process. Thus, individuals dealing with hair loss should consider integrating a scalp camera into their treatment regimen for best results. That's at least coming from me. That's it for this video though. Please visit the description as well as the pinned comment for additional details. Also comment pineapple juice if you got this far. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, and before you leave, there is a new community that I'm trying to start on Discord. So please join. You're welcome to join the Discord and hopefully, converse with other people that have found this channel and give some feedback on different stacks and just have fun. Thanks, guys.